So hi and welcome to the Boundary Challenge in the Jijaze community. As this is our first day, so Tuesday the 1st of August, I'm just going to say a little bit about how the challenge is going to work. So each Tuesday and Thursday I'm going to be sharing videos in the community for you, and each one is going to be between kind of 5 and 10 minutes long, and it'll have a simple action in it that you can do that day or a few days after or sometime during the week, related to this challenge we're doing, this question of how do we ensure that we have the boundaries we need to say no to the things that take maybe too much or the wrong kind of energy from us, and say yes to the things that we really want to focus on and do in our lives. And part of what we're going to be doing is exploring what your yeses and nos are, and they're different for everyone. And we will get into some journaling and some asking ourselves some questions and sharing some of that with each other in the group as well. But today, on our first day, I wanted to invite you to a physical practice, so not being in our heads really at all, but instead exploring our physical relationship to no and to yes. So I'm going to show you today in the video what I'm inviting you to do, and then I'll post below, when I post this video in the group, I will post below a few further questions and ideas for reflection for you. So I am just in the place where we're staying at the moment, and I'm just going to move this chair out of the way. So this is all about exploring how no and yes feel in your body, and this is going to be different for you from for me. So I'm just going to show you my own exploration, and then what I invite you to do is spend a few minutes today, maybe 5 minutes, exploring this for yourself. So what I want you to do is probably close your eyes, feel yourself rooted to the floor, your shoulders go, and just have a little kind of shake down, and feel your feet on the floor again, and then invite your body to show you a physical expression of no. Now, of course, when I say invite your body, your body is yours, and you are your body. But it's just inviting that physical expression of what does no look like, without thinking of what anyone else might think. So do this, first of all, in private when you're alone, probably, unless you have a friend that you want to share the exercise with, or a partner. And I invite you to close your eyes so that you're not thinking about what it looks like, or looking in a mirror, or looking at a video. So I'm going to do it now. I'm going to ask myself to express no in my body. Yeah? And whatever comes, just do it a few times. And then stop and let that go, and feel the energy in your body of what no feels like. And for me, there's actually quite a strong energy flowing around my body from that quite really clear movement. And you can name that energy with a colour. So just focus on the energy that's running around your body and the colour to it. Mine's going to be red. It's entirely up to you what colour you choose. So that red no energy that I'm exploring, I'm just going to invite my body to express no in another way. So try another exploration of it. Maybe this time I'm going to do a full body one. So you can choose. You can do it just with your hand movements, or like I'm going to show you now, a full body movement. Do that again a few times. I said no. No, you might also want to do as I did there and bring your no to a vocal no as well. I said no. If you want to, when you do this, you can also imagine yourself saying no to something in your life that you really want to say no to. I didn't do that there actually. I just invited the no from my body. But if you want to, you can invite yourself to be saying no to something specific. So someone who you really want to say no to right now, something in your life that you want to change that by saying no, maybe what brought you to this challenge. The video is a bit longer than 5 minutes today, but it won't be more than 10. So stay with me. You can keep exploring that for as long as you want. I'm going to move on to the second part of the exercise, which is going to be exploring your yes. So I'm going to do what I did with no again with yes now. So I'm going to focus myself again on my feet on the floor, just shaking out that no from my body, letting my shoulders go, and then invite a physical expression of yes to come from my body. Yeah. And again, do it a few times. And again, you can do a full-bodied version. So that was just kind of my hands and my upper part of my body. But let me just, I'll go back and really focus again and invite a full-bodied yes. Yeah! Woo! Yippee! Yes! Woo! Woo! Yes! And again, I'm going to close my eyes and feel the energy of yes flowing around my body. Feel that energy of yes. And what I notice is it feels quite similar and to the no in some ways, in that it's got a kind of powerfulness to it. I guess that's a clarity to it, in fact, is what I want to say. But I'm going to colour, in my mind, I'm going to colour the yes energy differently. So I'm going to pick a colour, and my colour for yes is going to be yellow. So we're going to come back to those colours of red. So my no was red and my yes was yellow. I'm going to use those later in the month. So you might want to note them down for yourself, and you can choose any colour. And it's just about having a visual touchstone for that sensation for yourself that you can explore during the month. So I invite you to explore those yes and no physical sensations for as much as you want today, tomorrow. That's our first exercise for the boundary challenge. I'll just come and talk to you again. There's going to be another exercise on Thursday. That'll be more about thinking and writing. But I really hope and want for you to explore this physical sensation of yes and no, and you can keep exploring it as you go around your world and your life this week. When you're in your kitchen, when you're in the bedroom, when you're in the bathroom, wherever you feel like, just exploring what that yes and no feel like in your body. A lot of times, just to give a bit of background to this, I will explain more in the notes below, but a lot of times when we don't use our clear yes and no, our body knows that we're saying yes to something that we don't want to, or no to something that we want to say yes to, and that there's a sensation in our body which is different from this feeling you'll get when there's a clear, clean yes or no. And it might be more of a icky feeling in your stomach, or it could be something else for you, but there's often a physical sensation of knowing, in fact, that we're saying yes or no to something that we didn't mean to say yes or no to. So part of this exploration of boundaries is about us really noticing the things that we do that to avoid those sensations in our body that help us to know what's right and true for us. All right, it's 10 minutes. Enjoy your exploration today, and more from me on Thursday.